a good Sunday to you. Welcome to another episode of JD's Deep Cut Sunday Tracks. We're on air now. Okay, we're back on track. I know that I missed 2 weekends, I think. But again, these are all recorded on a Sunday. So JD's Deep Cut Sunday Tracks. There's good stuff. We got another obscure. This one's really obscure. Deep cut, 1983, okay, to be exact, because I'm doing 60s, 70s, 80s, but obscure stuff. This one's really obscure. It's from a new wave band that came out in late 70s. Okay, I've always heard this song on the radio. Being a rock and roll connoisseur, I was brought up as a rock and roll hard rock fan by my dad. I had friends along the way who introduced me to gothic rock, new wave, reggae, all that stuff. This was particularly a new wave band. Came out in 79. I always heard this song. I liked it. It reminded me of, post-punk, late 70s, early 80s post-punk. Found out it was a band from the US of A, New Orleans. Okay, the Red Rockers. The Red Rockers were from New Orleans. Started out as a punk band initially. Okay, and morphed into more of a new wave dance song. Okay, Daniel Kane produced this album. They had a single which had the long versions, of course. The 80s, the big thing was with the long versions of songs. Okay, but yeah, this song was a really good song. Can you believe it or not? It was a really good song. 4-piece band. They had their album that came out 83. Okay. But this was the only song, China. Okay, the version I'm talking about is the long version mix. Of course, again, Love and Rockets did it, Depeche Mode did it, The Cure did it, Ultravox did it, Peter Murphy, Bauhaus, Peter Schilling, all these bands did the mixes. In the 80s, it was the big thing was to just get a song, mix it, and then let your producer or engineer just extend the song, make it a 6, 7, 8 minute song. Okay, which was great because back then they earned it. They made the song, they played it, long version. They didn't do all this stuff that's out now, digital music. Nothing against it again, but to me, it's more of a rehashed, synthetic. You can do whatever you want with the computer, per se. Okay, but back in the 80s, The Cure would actually play a long version of Catch, a long version of Disintegration, just make it 3 minutes longer. But again, Red Rockers, good band from New Orleans. My favorite team, football NFL team, is from New Orleans. Okay. John Griffith, guitar player, vocalist, great. Okay, James Singletary was bass player, I believe, and then Patrick Butler was the drums. Okay, B-side to the song was Ball of Confusion. Good song too. We know it's a Temptation song. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but I know it's a late 60s song. Okay, the Four Tops maybe. Okay. But Love and Rockets did it pretty good. Not so much Red Rockers. Their great song was China. White China was from Ultravox, a good song too. Okay. So coming to you again from an undisclosed location. Some of you might know where I'm coming from. It's getting a little bit hotter, but we got the AC going. I got the disco ball going. Okay. So enjoy the episode. I hope you like the past episodes. I do this for the art. I do this for the aesthetics of being a fan of music, paintings, film. Just saw a really good movie right now. Sound of Freedom, I really highly recommend it. As Jim Caviezel said, recommend the movie, pay it forward. There was a QR code I could have scanned. I didn't do it, but go see the movie. Go see the movie. Again, fan of the arts. Make it aware, make it known what's going on in the world. Okay, not politics, nothing about politics, just what's going on in the world. A lot of stuff's going on. It's happened in the past, but take the politics out of it. People want to make this movie political. Nothing about that. Nothing about that. Just scratch, null, and void that, please. This is about art, likes of great art, film, music, all that stuff. Okay. So check out Red Rockers, Red China, please. China, great song. 1983. I have this on a 45 RPM vinyl album. Yeah, I believe this was owned by a DJ in the past. Okay. Maybe out of Tijuana, Revolucion. Okay. But yeah, really good album. This was actually off of one of their albums, Good as Gold. Originally from Good as Gold. This is a single. It has a long version, again, mixed version. Good as Gold. Okay, so check it out, please, and keep watching those episodes. I really appreciate it. I will comment and reply to you on any comment you have. Okay, have a good rest of the weekend. Keep cool out there, and go watch some arts, go watch some movies. Okay, long live the Stones and the Beatles.